Hi, my name is Ronke. I am based in Leeds in the UK, originally from London, and I've been skating for about a year and a half. I particularly do roller dance, which I love. I feel like I found my passion. But I kind of first remember skating when I was a child, probably about 10 or 11. I used to follow around my brother who was on rollerblades, and I remember I had those like strap-on skates. So you wear like your trainers and you kind of slip your foot in. So I remember that was probably my first memory of skating, and to be honest, I can't remember too much about it other than I really enjoyed it, which kind of makes sense because I wanted to pick it up again and did pick it up roller skating again when I was about 18, 19, when I was down in Brighton at university. And it was weird because I had this overwhelming urge. I don't know what triggered it, but I had this overwhelming urge to buy some roller skates. Friends thought I was going crazy, but I was like, no, I'm buying some roller skates and I'm going to teach myself how to skate. So I did. I ended up buying some roller skates and I skated. I had the skates for I suppose a couple of years. Didn't really skate too much during that time, and didn't really develop many skills other than kind of balance and moving forward. Didn't know how to stop. Didn't know, didn't know how to do anything other than going forward. But what I do recall is that I just really enjoyed it. But I didn't really progress with that at that time for a few reasons, really. I think one of them was confidence. None of my friends wanted to, at that time wanted to pick up, I suppose, a new hobby, or so it was just me, and I think I just didn't necessarily have the confidence to reach out to people, or people that I didn't know, or go to like a class by myself. I think I found that quite daunting, so unfortunately I didn't really kind of progress on that at that time. So yeah, I probably had them for a couple of years, and then ended up selling them. But then if you fast forward to about a year and a half ago, I came across a taster session for roller skating with the Roller Girl Gang in Leeds, and straight away I signed up. I'm like, yes, I'm there, I'm doing it. And the class, it was for an hour. It went in a flash because I just loved it. I just enjoyed my time so much. And straight away I was like, I'm going to continue this. I want to develop my skills. So I ended up signing up for a 6-week beginner course with the Roller Girl Gang, and it kind of just continued from there. The course was really good because it was very structured, and one of the things that I still slightly fear, but definitely the first time I got on skates in my adult life, was that fear of falling. And I think it's a common fear, and it's understandable because all of our reflexes and all of our instincts are saying, well, don't put wheels on your feet because you're an adult. That's not a good idea. You'll hurt yourself. So I can completely understand those initial fears, but that completely outweighs the joy. Completely outweighs those fears, and they're unfounded really in the fact that there's safety equipment, there's ways to fall safely, and that's the first thing we actually learnt in the first session, was how to fall safely, and realizing that when you do fall, if you do fall, it doesn't hurt. You've got your knee pads on, you've got your elbow pads on, you've got your wrist guards on. It doesn't hurt. So as soon as you kind of overcame that fear of falling, you unlocked so many other things, because it's that mental block that kind of stops you from kind of continuing or achieving, for me anyway. It's that mental block, and as soon as I kind of got past that mental block of, you know, it's okay if I fall, it doesn't hurt, then I unlocked so many more skills. So yeah, I done the 6-week course, absolutely loved it, and yeah, like I said, that was a year and a half ago, and I still thoroughly enjoy it. Like I said, I particularly specialise now in roller dance, and it kind of combines all my passions, which is music, dance, and roller skating. So it doesn't, for me, it doesn't get any better than that. When I am, you know, dancing in my skates, I feel like really, I just feel very free and happy and joyful. And another thing that I love is skating with my skate family as well. They bring so much joy and support. And it was kind of like, when I found this sport, roller skating in general, I didn't actually realise that I would be gaining such a fantastic supportive community as well. And not only my skate family in Leeds, but in the wider UK, in the world, the skate community are so strong, they're so supportive. So I've really enjoyed being part of that. And yeah, just really thoroughly enjoy the whole kind of skating experience and what that brings. One thing I love with skating is the progress that I've made, and seeing that progress and unlocking those achievements. And when I first started, I looked at skate videos and my tutors, and I'm like, I look at their feet and I'm like, how are they doing that? And the next thing you know, or you know, a little bit of time later, with hard work and kind of time and energy that I put into it, I'm now doing that. And that's so nice to see, and it's such an achievement. You get that sense of achievement, and that you've done that, your body's done that, your mind has done that. A lot of the things as well is a mental block. As I mentioned before, it's that looking at something and being like, there's no way I can do that. Already you're going, no, I can't do that. And I have it with skating. I definitely do that less now. I look at something and I'm like, okay, I might not be able to do that right now. I'm going to work at it, and I'm going to work at it, and I will be able to do it in the future. And I've definitely taken that outside of skating as well in my everyday life, in work, for example. You know, if my boss gives me a task and I'm thinking, okay, well, this is such a massive task, how am I going to do this? Straight away say, no, can't do this. Actually, I don't do that anymore. I kind of think, well, all right, let's take a step back and let's work at it. Let's work at it, and we'll get there. And I definitely think that that's one thing that I've taken outside of the world of skating. The achievements, the things that I can achieve, I have that ability within myself to achieve those things. Also, skating has got me out of a lot of funks, I would say. A lot of like lows, because I just love skating so much, especially during this time, this 2020, very uncertain times in the whole world. You know, everyone's anxieties are raised at the moment, and it's quite easy, I think, to kind of feel quite low and negative. But when I put my skates on, all I feel is positivity, and I love skating. I love how it feels. I love how it makes me feel. So during these times, it's actually, it's allowed I've been able to pick myself up a lot easier, a lot quicker with my skates. So that's definitely something that I am so grateful for, that I have as an outlet, as a way to help me help myself. It's brought a lot of positivity in my life. I'm so pleased that I've found it, because now I have skating in my life. I can't imagine not skating. I can't imagine not having roller skating in my life. I can't imagine not being part of this skate community. It just brings me a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, and it's I'm a skater. I'm a roller skater, and it's not just a hobby. It's something within me. When I don't have my skates on, I'm thinking about the next time I could put my skates on. So I'm just so thankful for skating, and I feel like if anyone has an opportunity to skate, even to try it, I strongly advise that you do, because I honestly don't think you'll regret it.